Alana.
Yes?
We just had some Cheetos.
Did.
Oh my God, I needed those.
Oh, are they good?
They were.
I haven't had them in a long time. And I don't get Cheetos. I don't get chips very often.
I know, I really like them, but they're not an everyday thing for me.
Not at all. Not at all. You know what? When I was looking for Cheetos last night, there was like a list of things. Like there was like a Cheetos rice mix, and then there was like a Cheetos mac and cheese flavored whatever it is.
Yeah.
I thought, oh wow, that's interesting.
I could see that.
Yeah.
They need to get that money however they can.
Well, I heard that Cheetos with mac and cheese tastes really good.
That might be a thing.
I think so. Yeah, I heard about like some restaurants putting that on their menu. Sounds delicious.
Interesting.
I like it when they mix your commercial chips or whatever it is, like commercial chips like Cheetos with mac and cheese, or they mix like Nutella with crepes. Oh, so good.
I'm not really a mac and cheese person, but you already know that.
No, mac and cheese is good. Oh, especially if it's nice and warm. And I honestly think it's one of my once in a while comfort foods. Just as much as a cheeseburger is, but I like some nice cheesy, warm, melty mac and cheese, especially when it's cold. So good. But
nice, babes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a Cheeto thing stuck along my teeth.
Ooh, where'd you get that?
Yeah, but I came over this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And last night I received a email from HBO Max saying that the new season of Selena Plus Chef is going to come out soon.
Oh, wow.
And I've never listened to Selena Gomez's music. I don't care that she used to date Justin Bieber.
Bieber? What's Bieber?
I thought that was his name.
No, it's Bieber. Although I thought it was Beaver in the beginning, but it's Bieber.
Nice.
Yeah, he has a weird last name.
I knew who she was because of that, but I hadn't really watched any of her stuff until a couple of years ago. I saw this Netflix original called The Fundamentals of Caring.
Yeah.
And she plays a teenage runaway in the movie. She's pretty good.
That was a couple of years ago, right?
That's what I just said, babes.
Okay. Yeah, I do remember you telling me about that.
And during the pandemic, I started watching the cooking show. You know how I am with that type of stuff. I really like it. And I like that it's not her saying, hey, this is what I make for my family every weekend. Or when my friends come over, I like to make a souffle so they can just chill out and relax.
Right.
It's cooks teaching her how to make a meal virtually. I think that's really fun.
Wow. So when they're teaching her how to make this meal, are they actually cooking it too?
Sometimes they are, and sometimes they're just watching her pull out the ingredients, and she'll work with her friends.
Yeah.
But my one kind of issue with the show, which I think is something that you would love, is that apparently her grandparents live with her. And the grandfather will always want to say a prayer to Jesus at the end of the episode. And sometimes she'll let him, and sometimes he won't be able to get away with it, or they'll just edit it out.
Okay.
But he likes to talk about Jesus, before they eat, and that's always kind of gotten to me. So this morning I told you that, and we kind of got into a discussion about that.
Oh, yes, we did.
Yes.
Yeah. And so much more.
Oh.
No. It was a good it was a very good conversation about that.
Yes. And I said that there's a lot of preachy Christians out there.
And I agreed. And I said that if I grew up in an atheistic kind of a home, I probably would feel the same way. Or if I grew up in like a somewhat of an agnostic home, maybe I would be more open to it. But I mean, nobody likes to be preached to, of course. I mean, I don't think that the way that Christians should talk to other people is to be preachy. I do think that some of them don't wait to open that door when it's time for it to open. They open it before it's time. I don't like that.
Yes.
I would, I said, strike up a conversation with somebody before you feel it's time to open the door, or, what have you. But don't just assume that people want to be prayed for they don't want to be prayed for.
This morning, I learned something interesting about you.
Uh-oh, what is that?
Apparently, you do a silent prayer before we eat.
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Yeah. But now I think I might change it.
Oh, and not do it. I like the idea of you just skipping it.
No. I'm not skipping it at all.
Oh.
I might ask you to pray with me, Bubs.
Well, I'm going to decline.
Why?
Because I'm not into the whole Jesus
Well, I think that maybe this is another way to search that out. I told you.
What's that?
In our conversation that we had just a while ago that I think you owe it to yourself to examine your misconceptions about Christianity, and I think that if you're going to be open to other religious practices, I think you should be open to prayer.
Oh.
So I don't think you should exclude it just because you're closed off to it.
Interesting. Well, let's discuss that maybe next weekend, babes.
Why not this one?
Well, you don't want to go too hard with the Jesus. You don't want to be thought of as one of those people.
I don't think I'm one of those people. I've been around those people, and they can get some of them. I have a big problem with it because some of them are really preachy, some of them are really self-righteous, and then some of them want to use, and maybe they're not coming, maybe they don't think that they're coming off like this, but some people want to use people like you and me as projects or charity cases.
Absolutely.
And I don't like that. I don't like that they like to profit off of people like us.
I've had this happen before where I'll be on an elevator and somebody will come on, look at me and say, "Hi, I'm so-and-so and I'm a Christian."
Yeah, it's a little bit too, that's a little too, I wouldn't do something like that.
Yes.
It's a little too weird. That's happened to my friends too, and I don't think I mentioned this. We were, at Magic Mountain. No, was it Magic Mountain? It was, let me think. Yeah, it was Magic Mountain. And I was with my high school band and choir, and some people came up to us, and I don't believe they talked to me, they talked to my friends, and they felt really weirded out by it because they asked if they could, pray for them, and I think they were from a local church in San Diego. And I was thinking to myself, and I'm like, I can't understand why they would feel that way because it's happened to me too.
Yeah.
And the more that the more I grew, the older I got, and I was learning about these people that some of them call themselves faith healers, right? Especially the faith healers. I just think maybe to them, they view us as physically broken people because we don't have, you have limited vision and I don't have any vision. Mm-hmm. And so they see us as physically broken people when we never expressed that we were physically broken people. We just learned how to manage it. I've learned how to manage it.
Good.
I've learned how to live with it, and I'm okay with it. But I've run. Oh, I'll tell you a couple quick stories. Actually,
tell me.
Besides my friend stories, I was in the bathroom, and I think I told you this one. I was in the bathroom with my friend, and we were about ready to leave her church. Some lady comes up behind me and asked me what my name was. Then she proceeded to put her arms around me and pray for me, and then she leaves the room. And then my friend looks at me and she's like, "What just happened?" I said, "I don't know, but that was really weird. Really weird." And I had this incident. I don't think I told you this. This is when I was in college. I had this incident in college where I was on my way to dinner. I was on my way to the cafeteria, and these people stopped me, and I don't know if they were students at the school, and they said, "Hey, what's your name?" And I told them my name, and they said, "Can we pray for you?" And I'm like, "All right, okay." And I was like, "Okay, well, what's a few minutes?" But it was so odd because, it was one of those things where they had their, they laid their hands on me, and I know people do that, and not the freaky thing, not as freaky as,
the thing that happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like that. I mean, I've been prayed over by people that had their hand on my shoulder, and the weird thing is that they were all they all had hands on me, and it was odd. And I think my friend was there too, if I remember correctly. I think her hand was on my stomach, another person's hand was on my back, and so I was like surrounded by these people I didn't know, except for my friend, and we were going to lunch, and that was odd.
It's like, maybe slip me a couple of dollars so I can get something good to eat.
No. I had money to get food. I wasn't.
You could have taken your friend.
I didn't want any money.
Oh.
I was just like, why would you pick a time where I'm, without even striking up a conversation with me? Because I've been prayed by, I've been prayed for by people that actually talked to me before they did. And
I still think that's super creepy and weird.
I don't think it's as creepy as somebody coming up to me and saying, "Hi, we noticed you walking in the neighborhood. Can we pray for you?"
We believe in Jesus.
Well, I just don't like it because they come off as, and maybe they're well-meaning people, but they come off as, thinking that I am somehow broken because I don't have my vision. And I don't like it.
Let me tell you a couple of stories. One of them I shared this morning. But it was 2000. I was a young man, a nice young man.
Oh, really?
Very nice.
Not a troubled one.
Well, I was troubled but nice.
Okay. I hope so.
And I had a summer job.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm working there, and, we had some sort of version of morning announcements. It got done. Somebody was there to bring in mail, and he said, "Oh, did you sleep well last night?" I think we were going through a heat wave at the time.
Oh, wow.
So I said, "No, I guess not." And he said, "Well, I did. You want to know why I slept well?" I said, "Okay." And he's like, "Because I have Jesus." And he started going on a rant, and he wanted to pray with me, but you know how I am. I shut that down.
Yeah, those are weird people.
So
I have a big problem with that.
I have other stories too, babes.
Okay.
I was either going to or headed back from the Mercury Cafe.
Uh-huh.
Because I used to go there a lot when I lived in Denver and doing poetry.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Friday night, fairly late.
Yeah.
I'm just walking on the 16th Street Mall.
Mm-hmm.
So I must have been going to the Mercury Cafe.
About what year was this, would you say?
I want to say 2009.
Okay.
And this guy taps the back of my shoulders and he's like, "Hey, Jesus loves you, man."
Wow. Yeah, those people are really weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that...
I have other stories too, babes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
A relative got me some cheap shoes that said "Jesus saves" on the back.
Okay.
So, for a month, I'm walking around and people keep saying "God bless," and I'm thinking to myself, this is the weirdest thing. Why is this happening so much to me?
Uh-huh.
This is circa 2002.
Okay.
So finally, I'm on the bus one day.
Yeah.
And this lady comes up to me and starts saying, "You know that your shoes say Jesus saves?" And I'm like, "Motherfucker." And
all right. Be nice.
She sits down to me and she's like, "And he does save."
Okay.
And I remember when I got home, the first thing I did was found a magic marker and wrote over the back of my shoes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you ever tell your relative that you didn't want these shoes?
No, I think eventually I did that until I could, get enough money to go to the shoe store and get a new pair without Jesus on it.
Wow.
Yes. How do you feel about these stories?
That's weird. That is really weird. That sounds like something that would happen to me.
And see, this is why I completely disagree with and have a problem when Christians start talking about the war on Christmas. Well, if it's such a war, why are all these Christians so open about their beliefs and so willing to stop us in the street?
I think it is a war, and I'll tell you why.
Uh-oh. A lot of people dying in this war.
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen.
Oh, tickle wool.
That's a war on tickling.
Tickle wool.
Ooh. Ow. Tickle truth.
Okay, all right.
Your nails hurt.
Sorry, babes.
Ow.
They're short. Phil.
No.
Yeah, they are. Phil.
How? No, they're longer than mine a little bit.
No, let me feel your nails.
Ow. That was my armpit.
I know, that's you're ticklish there.
That hurt.
Oh, I guess mine are longer than yours.
Yes,
they're not that long, babe.
No, but seriously, Bob, that really hurt.
Oh.
Okay. So the reason why I think there's a war on Christmas is here, and this may be a minor example, but I've noticed that a lot of corporate companies, or maybe it's agencies, they don't want people to conclude their emails with Merry Christmas. Now it's like Happy Holidays because we have to be tolerant of other people's holidays. And I don't think that's right. And if somebody celebrates Hanukkah, I think they have a right to say Happy Hanukkah or Happy Kwanzaa or Merry Christmas. And I don't think that if they're going to say that they're tolerant of everybody's holidays, like, or maybe it's Ramadan, I don't know. If they're going to be tolerant of it, then let people say Merry Christmas if they celebrate Christmas. Stop burping.
How did you know that was me?
Because you're sitting right next to me, and that's how you sound like when you burp.
Good point.
But I think we're getting in the weeds here, Bubs.
Let me just say this. I don't think that religion should be a big factor in corporate life whatsoever. So if a corporation says, hey, I don't want you making any religious references in this email, I think that's completely legit.
I don't think so, because aren't you against censorship?
I am, but there's a difference.
Oh, come on, there is no difference.
Hold on.
There is no difference.
If I work for, let's just say US Bank, because that's the first company that comes to mind.
Okay.
And I have to send an email to employees. So I can't say Merry Christmas in the email. I can still say it in emails in my private account to all my friends.
Well, and then, and not only can't you say it in emails, but you can't say it around the office either. So what is that saying? Well, it says or you can't say it to people in the... I'm sorry, but if you don't agree with censorship, then you shouldn't agree with censorship in a corporate setting.
Let me give you a different example of censorship that I'm fine with. That's kind of on the same path. It'll seem a little bit unrelated at first, but go with me. I used to work with somebody who you know. Uh-oh. This was back in the day.
Uh-oh.
You know the guy I'm talking about. Without saying any names.
No, I don't know this person.
I'll tell you off this, but you do know because...
Oh, I met this person once.
Yeah.
Okay.
And whenever he would get upset or didn't want to answer a question, he would growl at people.
Oh, that one.
Including the boss.
Oh, yeah, I did know him a little bit.
Who later got drummed out of the company for sexual harassment, but that's another story.
Okay.
That's after my time, Jaylo.
Oh, my goodness.
And that was a rumor.
Okay.
But anyways, so this guy would growl at people.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember thinking to myself, why do that at work? If you're not at work, let's say you have an 8-hour workday. Spend the other 16 hours growling as much as you want. But when you come into work, you're not here to growl. You're here to get a job done.
But that's totally different. That's totally different.
Okay, let me give you an example.
That's totally different.
Look, let me try to rephrase this another way, and then we can maybe move off of this. I am a Bernie person, right? And you know this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Much to my chagrin. Okay.
So let's say I work for, let's just go back to US Bank because I'm lazy and I can't think of a name of another big corporation right now.
Not Wells Fargo?
All right, let's go with Wells Fargo. In some ways, that's a bigger, yeah, let's go with Wells Fargo.
Wells Fargo. I mean, you are a part of their bank.
I am.
Yeah.
And even though they're evil, guess what? They're convenient.
Finish.
So... should I be allowed to put a Bernie Sanders posters in the hallway and talk about how great he is during meetings and emails?
But that's...
On corporate time? No, I
No, because you don't work for them.
No, but let's say I did work for them.
Okay.
Should I be allowed to say at the end of my emails, vote for Bernie Sanders?
Well, unless there's a reason why you're putting it up there. I mean... I think it's a totally different thing.
No, I think it's the same thing. It's because I can be as lefty as I want outside of the office and talk about how great Bernie is when I'm writing emails to my personal friends. But when I'm doing business work, I got to focus on the business.
And I'm not talking about people doing it all the time. I'm talking about people getting in trouble for doing it once.
Should they be fired for doing it once? No. But should they maybe be pleasantly reprimanded?
I don't think so. I don't think so. It's not like you're vandalizing the hallway or you're writing graffiti on the walls. If somebody doesn't celebrate Christmas, they can politely say, "I don't celebrate Christmas, but thank you." Or, I don't think that there should be any reprimanding.
Okay, so
I think it's a stupid reason.
So I'm running Wells Fargo, and at the end of my email, I say, "Please vote for Bernie today." Should anybody call me on that?
Yeah, if it doesn't, number one, if it has nothing to pertain to your email.
Yeah.
Right? If someone's writing a Christmas email, that's different. If they decide to send out Christmas cards to their coworkers or whatever.
I don't think people should do that.
But, Bubs,
go ahead.
We're not talking about you here. I'm just...
Go ahead. Oh, tickle. Tickle.
Tickle twoosh.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Okay. I'm just saying, I think that there's a double standard here. Whenever whenever the subject comes up to religious expression or religious freedom, it always seems to be, well, the Christian and the Jew doesn't deserve to do that. I've noticed it. The Christian and the Jew have to make way for the Muslims and make way for the Baha'is and make accommodations for their holidays. But if someone wants to say Merry Christmas once in a while, it's like, okay, well, you should shut up now. That's how I see it.
I hear what you're saying. And I say I don't want Muslims expressing their religious beliefs in the office. Baha'is especially I don't want because, those people are...
Those are weird.
Awful human beings.
Are they?
No, I'm saying that because my grandparents were Baha'is.
Oh.
No, my grandparents were Baha'i missionaries.
I think it's a weird religion. I don't think that the people are awful.
I was joking, babes, and then I realized that not everybody knows that I come from a family of Baha'i missionaries.
Okay.
So...
Yeah,
it probably came out sounding really...
Yeah, and I think... and I think there's an episode where we talk about seals and cross. Refer to that one. Anyway... And if we repeat it, we repeat it. But, okay, I understand that, but I'm just saying, it seems like there are two religions that have been ostracized over the years, decades and decades and decades of being persecuted and ostracized. And I'm just saying that if somebody wants to say Merry Christmas one time in an email or maybe in passing, there should be no punishment.
I don't think it's persecution to tell your employees when you're on the clock, just don't mention Christianity, Judaism, or any of these.
But if they make it a point in the beginning of the orientation, for example, right? Mm-hmm. If somebody's going through to a job orientation, that's one thing. Okay. But if they've been in a job for more than a year and it has not even been mentioned, that's another thing.
Oh. And
it seems like a lot of these things happen and they don't even mention the rules on that and then they're reprimanded or fired.
Okay. Now you're clarifying it in a way that I didn't know. Okay. So you're saying if the rules are made clear early on, you're fine with them being reprimanded.
I'm not fine with them being reprimanded at all, but I understand, I would understand why, that wouldn't be okay if it was stated clearly. If they said, "Well, this company is open to religious. What doesn't matter what religion you are. However, don't do any religious expressions. Don't express yourself religiously on the clock." And the person could choose, okay, do I really want to work here or do I not want to work here?
I think we actually agree a little bit more now that I understand that.
Yeah.
A company absolutely should make that stuff clear early on.
But if like I said, if it's like 3, 4, 5 years down the line, they don't make it clear and then the person's fired, then that doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, I love you, babes.
Okay.
And a happy agnostic day coming up. Just so you know, I'll be sending that out my business email.
Oh, I'll make eggs on that day then.
Oh my goodness.
There is no agnostic day.
There might be. We just haven't proven it yet.
Oh my goodness.
Have you seen that South Park episode, babes?
I don't watch South Park.
Oh God, I keep forgetting that.
Remember?
There's a funny one where Cartman gets taken from his mom because I think he calls child services on her because she's poor. and he ends up living with his family of fundamentalist agnostics.
Fundamentalist agnostics? Okay,
Yes.
That's gotta be weird.
So at the dinner table, they're praying to God, and they're like, and we know even if you're not real, you would appreciate us being open to new ideas and stuff like that. It's really funny.
Oh, wow.
Because you know that I'm a strong agnostic. Yes.
We'll have to change that then.
To full atheist?
No.
I don't think I'm ever going to be a Christian.
You keep saying that, but you, like I said, never say never, right?
I didn't say never, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. I think, babes, what we need to do is change you to be more agnostic.
No.
Yeah. Or at least at the very least.
No.
We could get you to a hippie church.
No.
Compromise with the hippie church.
Bubs?
What? Oh my goodness.
I just pinched his cheeks and his nose and his ear.
No, ear. I still love you, babes.
You're ornery this morning.
No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could get you to believing in the bald god.
No.
How would you feel, babes?
I will, no.
If instead of saying Merry Christmas, people started coming up to you and saying Happy Bald God Day.
No, Bubs.
No.
I said, who have you been talking to? I was saying, have you been talking to my boyfriend again? I know he's been trying to convert me.
To bald godism.
No.
Uh-oh.
I can't believe you thought about starting a cult.
Oh,
Did you say that?
Yeah,
when
I
younger?
was in my late teens, early 20s, I thought it would be really cool to be a cult leader.
Yeah, and then you get arrested like Warren Jeffs.
No, that's only if you do stupid stuff.
And then David Koresh died because of it in the ambush of that compound, and then there was a fire.
Yeah, that was actually more for tax evasion. The government was going after him. That's what I heard it was all about.
Well, and then they found out about his cult activity.
Yeah. See, I wouldn't do crazy stuff like that.
That's stupid.
I only want adults in my cult, and if a woman gets pregnant, you either have an abortion or you put the kid up for adoption, and then you come back to the cult.
Loves, if you did have a cult, then I would have to leave right away.
Oh, well, I don't have one. Okay.
Well, don't make one then.
Well, I'm not going to start one now, babes.
I don't want you to start whenever.
I should have started one back in the... I would have been a great cult leader, babes.
Oh, Bubs.
What?
I don't think you want to brag about that. My boyfriend, we used to want to start a cult, folks.
You were the one who brought it up, babes.
Yeah, but I think we should move on.
What if we had a sitcom, babes?
Okay.
I'm thinking off the top of my head, and we call it My Boyfriend the Cult Leader. The premise is a fundamentalist Christian falls in love with a left-leaning cult leader. And so she goes over to his compound because she's trying to convert him to Christianity. And he's trying to convince her that his way is the true path. Do you think that would make a funny show?
I don't know. I mean, a lot of hijinks could ensue in that one.
Yeah.
Because can you imagine if the cult leader had all these rules and then certain people decided, okay, why don't we throw this guy off? Because, and they're like the smartest people in the group, right? They're like, maybe we should throw this guy off by little, completely dismissing the rules. Little by little.
I don't know.
But there has to be... Bubs!
No, go ahead.
Hey, Bubs.
Sorry.
You're the one who brought it up.
Yes.
I'm just... or something else funny could happen.
My Boyfriend the Cult Leader. Coming this fall from Vox.
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 On Vox. Well, the cult leader would have to have a superpower, right?
Or maybe the cult leader is dating Starlight.
No. That's a totally... You're mixing a very fictional show.
Yes.
That hasn't even been created with another fictional show.
You know what scene I was thinking about today, babes, when I was walking over here? When Butcher is talking to Starlight in the bar.
Yeah.
And he's just like, and I must say, it's so good to see women in a position of power. Wow. He's just like really laying it on there.
Yeah, and he's like, hello, it's nice to meet you. And yes. I'm like, wow. He's also the same person who shot her.
That's right, babes.
Uh-oh.
Start your friend, okay?
What?
I wonder what Erin Moriarty is like in person.
Oh, sorry. She probably isn't like Starlight. I'm guessing she's probably not Starlight. Or maybe she identifies with her parts of her character, but isn't fully like Starlight.
Yeah. And
I'm sure that it's possible that Elizabeth Shue really isn't, calculating and conniving like Madeline is. And and then you said judging by Carl Urban's interview, yes. He actually seems like he's not the kind of guy that would just fly off the handle like Butcher does.
Right, right.
You get him upset and he'll shoot your head off, or bite your head off, whichever comes first.
Yes.
He's not seething with anger because a superhero
raped his girl,
his wife. Oh man. But I don't know. I wonder how she's like too. Maybe she does. Maybe she took that character from people that she knows in her life. I don't know.
It's possible.
Who knows?
Yes.
Because there are actors and actresses that are professing Christians, but they play like roles that they would never usually play. Really? Oh yeah.
So who's like a good Christian and they play a role that's totally contrary to that?
Okay, so I didn't really watch The West Wing, but
it was too preachy.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a good example. Let's see. Trying to think here. I gotta think. Sorry. Okay. I Kristen Chenoweth was coming to mind.
But was she like a prostitute on that show, or was she just like a character on it?
I didn't really watch it. I think she was on The West Wing and she was a troubled girl, but I'm not sure if that's correct. Now, I heard that Aaron Sorkin, who was like her on again, off again boyfriend.
No, he was a writer for that show.
He also dated her too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was her on again, off again boyfriend. But he wrote a character for her on the show, and it was based on how she was in real life.
Oh, interesting.
But I don't know. There was a show where she played a girl that wanted to kill herself, so I'm not sure if that was The West Wing or another show.
Yeah, I think The West Wing is very, very, very overrated. It's one of those shows, babes, that in my perception, people say they love it because they want to sound really clever.
How do you know that?
I'm telling you what I think. I've seen a handful of episodes.
Okay.
And there's good stuff in there. But it feels like it's trying too hard, and every episode kind of lives with the message of, isn't it so great we live in America, a place where we can disagree.
Oh, you mean like they never solve a problem?
Well, it's not
or
that...
Or they don't agree, they just kind of wrap a bow around it.
They kind of wrap a bow around it.
Okay.
And to me, that feels very lazy. Especially if it's every episode like that.
Okay, I didn't watch it, so...
Yeah, and I'm sure somebody will say that those are the only 6 episodes that I watch, and every other one is completely different. But what do you want? I'm telling you what I saw.
Well, I think Rob Lowe was on the show, too.
He was.
Who played the president on the show?
I think it was Martin Sheen.
Okay, I didn't watch it. So Kristen Chenoweth, I think, is the only one that I can come up with at the moment.
Bad dad, Martin Sheen, but a great actor. Mm. Oh, it sucks, babes. He's a bad dad, but he's super lib, and so it's like, oh, one of mine.
Well, both. There are, some liberals are actually bad people, though.
Yeah, I guess Martin Sheen.
But how do you know he's a bad dad?
His son is Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, but don't you think that the reason why it may not be his father, it may just be Charlie Sheen making really stupid decisions, and that's why he's gotten divorced twice, and he's got HIV and is completely insane now, and he had to leave the 2.5 Men. Don't you think it's you get to a certain age where it's you're in charge of your actions? Yes,
it's Charlie Sheen's fault, but I do believe that your upbringing plays a big part in your decision making.
I used to, what? I don't know if that's necessarily always true. Because, yeah, you can blame the parents, but sometimes kids make the wrong decisions, even if they come from loving homes, and they end up with the wrong people, and they end up getting into serious drugs and alcohol and women and stuff. So I don't know if that's true for everybody, because each case is different. Each case is different,
but I think it's a safe assumption that Martin Sheen probably not the world's best dad.
Well, and this is coming from someone who never had kids. So, I mean, who are we to say that he was a really horrible father?
Well, we're looking at the end results.
Now, having said that, I was listening to a show about kids that grow up with narcissists.
Yes.
With parents that are narcissists, and some kids could inherit the trait of narcissism because of one of their parents, or they could become more codependent.
It would not surprise me if Martin Sheen was a narcissist.
Yeah.
He seems like a really cool guy during interviews, but something tells me that's an act.
Well, I mean, with those really weird interviews where he keeps saying winning,
That's what Charlie Sheen does, his son, yeah.
Exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Charlie Sheen.
Oh.
But you said that you think Charlie Sheen might be a narcissist.
Well, I think, yes, and I think his dad was probably a narcissist.
Yeah, but this is just hearsay, though. You don't know that for sure.
That's why I said I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I could be. I really want to like Martin Sheen because he's a great actor, and to be real, I like liking people who have similar politics as I do. But it's hard to like him when you see interviews with Charlie Sheen.
I've seen maybe a couple of interviews with Martin Sheen, and he doesn't seem like he doesn't seem anything like his son.
He doesn't, but
he seems very calm, actually.
I don't know. Just knowing that his son is Charlie Sheen.
What about Emilio Estevez? A totally different. His brother is a totally different story.
Emilio Estevez has had his issues, though. So
yeah, but he seems a lot more. He seems a lot more grounded than Charlie Sheen. Would you agree?
Yeah, he does.
You don't see him. You don't see him like being arrested or having some serious problems with substance abuse, or that he's gotten like more than one divorce.
Well, he's been divorced at least once.
Has he?
He was married to Paula Abdul.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought. Oh. I was thinking of. I know John Stamos went out with her, or he wanted to go out with her. Or something.
I didn't know about that.
I didn't know she was married. He was married to Paula Abdul.
Yep. This was, I believe, when she was going through bulimia.
Oh. I think I heard about that, yeah. Huh. That's interesting.
Maybe I'm wrong about Martin Sheen. I hope I am.
But Emilio Estevez seems a little bit more together.
He does.
I thought he was really funny in
Loaded Weapon 1. I knew you were going to like that movie.
He's like, what do we have today? Da-da-da-da-da. He's like, ugh, yuck. Wow. He was really funny. And he was like, he's like, Claire, I miss you. He's a dog.
I heard, babes, that his co-star from that movie, the great Samuel L. Jackson, is going to be getting an honorary Oscar next year.
Wow.
Which, honestly, shame on the Academy for not giving him an Oscar already.
I thought he already got one.
He should, in my opinion, he should have had a couple Oscars by now.
I thought he already got one. He was so funny in that movie too.
He's great in that movie. Great in Jackie Brown. So many other movies. Fresh, he's really good in. Pulp Fiction, he's like the best thing in Pulp Fiction. So many other movies too.
Uh-oh.
Yes. I like his work, okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Interesting.
I think he's one of my favorite actors.
Oh.
He's not like a De Niro who can really lose himself in a role.
Yes.
But I don't know. I like when Samuel L. Jackson is on screen, even if the movie isn't that good.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I haven't watched enough. I really can't comment on that.
At some point, not only do we have to watch Pulp Fiction,
but we don't have to watch Pulp Fiction because I don't want to watch it with you.
Why not?
I don't have the desire to watch it.
It's such an important movie, though. And it is flawed.
Is this going to be how it is where you're going to make me watch all the movies you want me to watch? I'm just saying.
Babes, no, I'm educating you. Don't you think, babes, don't you agree that I am in some ways providing you a film education?
Yes, but at the same time, I kind of feel like you're making me watch everything you want me to watch. That's what I mean.
Well, Pulp Fiction is not my favorite movie. It's not even top 10 for me.
Okay.
But it's a really, really good, solid movie with some flaws. And it's super culturally important. And that's why I think that you should watch it. For both reasons. But we got to watch Pulp Fiction sometime. It doesn't have to be this weekend or next weekend, but at some point we got to see it. And I got to show you Fresh, because he's in that too, even though he has a smaller part.
He's fresh.
Oh my goodness.
She's fresh. Anyway, that's a Cool in the Gang.
That's right, babes. Yes.
Was that an independent movie, Fresh? Independent movie? I
think it was really low budget. I don't know if it's technically independent, but it wasn't that expensive.
When did that come out?
I think the same year as Pulp Fiction, like 94, maybe a year earlier.
I don't know why I haven't heard of it.
It's a good movie. It's basically about this kid who is Samuel L. Jackson's son. Mm-hmm. He's super poor. He's estranged, I can't speak, from his father. Mm-hmm. And he's kind of into gang life. He sells drugs, but he's really good at chess. And the one thing him and his dad have in common, whenever they see each other, they play a couple games of chess.
But Samuel L. Jackson has a small role in that?
Yeah.
You don't see him a lot in the movie.
No, but he's good in it.
Okay.
Yes. So that's what's going on with them there. Jaylo.
Okay.
Yes. Samuel L. Jackson. I'm glad he's finally going to be getting an Oscar.
I don't understand why. I don't understand that.
What do you mean?
No, I just don't understand why he hasn't gotten one sooner.
Yeah, I mean, I would have liked for him to get an Oscar for Pulp Fiction, but at the same time, I think if we're going to be honest, based on all the performances that year, Morgan Freeman should have won for Best Supporting Actor.
In The Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah, because he was nominated against Samuel L. Jackson.
Did he ever get an Oscar?
I don't think so.
Morgan Freeman?
No, I'm pretty sure he never won, but I could be wrong with that.
Oh, wow.
You know who else was nominated that year in that same category?
Who's it?
Lieutenant Dan.
Oh, Gary Sinise.
Yep.
He was good.
And you know who ended up winning it?
Who?
Martin Landau.
For who?
For Ed Wood.
Okay, that's right. You told me about that because I had never seen that movie.
I'm like the only person I know who doesn't like that movie.
What is that one about?
It's about the director, Ed Wood.
Okay.
It's Tim Burton directed it and Johnny Depp starred in it. I think Bill Murray had a small role in it.
Wow.
I only saw it once and I wasn't really that impressed by it.
Martin Landau was also in or was it Walter Matthau was also in the Bad News Bears?
That was Walter Matthau.
Walter Matthau, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think was Martin Landau, he played the older dude in The Holiday.
Oh, I think so. I haven't seen that movie in a while.
Yes. And he was also in the old Mission Impossible TV show.
Ah. Yes. Was he Mr. Wilson on Dennis the Menace, or was it a different person?
I think that's a different person, babes.
It's either Martin Landau or Walter Matthau, but I can't remember which one it was.
We talked about this. Walter Matthau was in the movie. And we already talked about this.
No, I mean... No, I know. But I'm trying to remember who Mr. Wilson was, but I'll find that out later.
Okay.
Yes. Rest in peace, Jay North. If he is in peace.
Yeah, I mean, we don't even know for sure that there's a heaven or hell.
Well, he died already, so I don't know.
But for all we know, when you die, there's nothing.
Oh my goodness. Let's not go down this road again.
What?
You.
I play with the idea, babes. And I know you're not going to like this.
I thought we were talking about something else.
Well, we were, but real quick, because if we're rest in peace to Jay Moore, then death is
Jay North, yeah.
And Jay Moore's still alive.
Jay North.
Okay, well, Jay Moore is still alive. Is what
I don't even know who Jay Moore is.
He was in Suicide Kings. You know what you would know him from, babes?
What?
He was on SNL for a year, but he played Jennifer Aniston's boyfriend in that movie Picture Perfect.
Did I see that one?
Where she has the gay roommate, and then she gets pregnant by this guy.
Oh.
It's a pretty bad movie.
Oh, no. You're thinking Object of My Affection.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, not Picture Perfect.
Okay.
Object of My Affection, and her gay roommate was, she was thinking that she was in love with her gay roommate.
And then she ended up having a kid.
With her boyfriend Vince.
Who I believe is Jay Moore.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. And he married your girl, Nikki Cox.
Nikki Cox.
That's a Portland accent.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Are you talking about Nikki Cox that used to be on Unhappily
That's
Married?
the one, the same one.
Wow.
Yep. And I believe they got divorced.
Oh, but she's younger than him, right?
She's a little bit younger than him. You know who she went out with before him?
Who?
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Are you serious?
I'm serious, yeah.
That guy's old.
I know.
Bobcat Goldthwait, the guy that was the guy in the Police Academy movies. I forgot what his name was.
The same. And the director of World's Greatest
Zed.
Dad.
Yeah, his name was Zed.
The director of World's Greatest Dad as well.
Wow.
Oh, we need to watch God Bless America sometime.
Oh my goodness.
That's such a good movie.
And you said it was a comedy, right?
It's a dark comedy, but yes.
Yeah, I don't know if I wanted to watch a movie about a cancer patient going on a rampage and killing people.
It's a little bit dark.
I don't know.
Oh.
But then you're the one with a dark sense of humor.
I think it's good to expose yourself to different types of things in life.
Oh my goodness.
Whether it's cancer patients on a killing spree or questioning the nature of reality.
Or women and dogs or whatever.
Women and dogs.
Didn't you say that he did a movie called Let Sleeping Dogs Lie or whatever?
He did. I never saw that.
I don't think I want to see that at all.
I'm not really that interested in watching a film about bestiality. I'm sure there's no actual bestiality in the movie.
That is really gross.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, after you told me about those donkey shows,
By the way, clarification, I've never gone to a donkey show and I don't want to.
I don't want to either.
No.
Aren't they outlawing that in Mexico already?
I don't know. I would assume so, but they're probably not very strict about it.
Ew.
Yes.
Yucky.
And babes, if I ever find out that you were in the donkey show, I'll ask you some questions about it. And
I was never in a donkey show and I had never been to Mexico.
You've never been?
I've never been to Mexico.
How have I been to a country that you've never visited?
You went to Mexico when?
Yeah, 2002, babes.
What did you do there?
I just bought some tile and came back and had lunch.
Bubs.
What? I did technically go to Mexico, babes. I was in Tijuana for an afternoon.
You bought some what?
We bought some tile. I went there with my grandfather.
Tile? Okay.
Yeah, it sounds less cool if I say I was there with my grandfather.
I bought some tile. No, yeah. I didn't go to Mexico. I for some reason, I just never been to Mexico.
Oh.
But you said it was really poor in Tijuana.
It was really poor.
Is Tijuana like closer to San Diego?
Yes.
I heard, so, I was talking to somebody a few years ago and she was telling me that California was, used to be a part of Mexico. So that used to be Mexico until it became a state.
We stole it from Mexico. And now we want to get out. Even though it used to be theirs.
Oh my goodness.
But now it's not because we stole it.
Well, good.
Oh. It's fine when the white man says.
Oh, Bubs, stop it.
Unless it's a poor white man like me.
Bubs.
What?
Stop it.
I love you, babes.
Yeah, let's not get all woke here.
I cannot point at you, Bobs.
No.
But yeah, anyways, I don't know if there's an afterlife when we die.
How did we get on that? I thought we were over that.
I was about to tell you my theory. Then you said something about Jay Moore. I got the name wrong.
I said Jay North, yeah.
Yeah, and then you thought I said Jay Moore. So I forget, babes. But I keep playing with the idea, and this isn't the first time I've examined this, is what if at the end of our life, we find out that this was a game. I know, not a new theory for Rick.
No, it's not.
What do you think the point of existing is?
Well, I honestly think that there is an afterlife, and I honestly think that anything we do in this life is to prepare us for what happens next, whether, yeah. So I think whatever we do here is very important.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Yes.
I think that there is a meaning to our lives. I don't think that when we die, we just go into nothingness and then people forget us.
Oh, I have so many regrets from this life, babes. I don't know if I could do another one.
Well, there's always, all you can do is move forward. There's nothing else you can do.
Yeah, but then I'm just going to move into more regrets, and you know how this stuff goes.
Well, Bubs.
What?
We are going to regret things, but the point is that you can't change the past, so you might as well just move forward and try to right the wrongs or rectify things that you can rectify.
Oh.
Whether it's apologizing to people that you've wronged or that you weren't so nice to, or things like that. That's all you can really do.
So here's a question about changing the past.
Uh-oh.
God supposedly loves everybody, right?
Yeah, yes.
But if you die and you don't believe in Jesus, you go to hell for eternity.
Mm-hmm.
And the question I have is, God is like the most powerful thing ever.
Yeah.
What we're led to believe. So why couldn't God say, if he loves you so much, after you die, okay, Rick or whoever it is, I'm going to give you the last hour of your life back, knowing what you know now that I'm real. And I'm only going to give you an hour back, so you can't really change history that much. Mm-hmm. But you do have enough time to accept me into your heart, so you don't go to hell.
Well, the hour that you should have accepted is when you were alive. That's the thing. And also, if you think that God is I honestly think that if a person does not accept him even until death, he's very, very, I believe that God is grieved because of that. Even if they sent themselves to their eternity in hell, he grieves over the person. And the time that you were supposed to accept was when you're alive, but if you are close to dying, the best time to do it is right before, not after.
Okay, so if God grieves for people, he's all powerful, right? More powerful than Satan. And in fact, he lets Satan do its thing. So why can't he just say, you know what, I'm so sad and I'm also super powerful. I'm going to pardon these people in hell.
Because God doesn't work that way. There is a reason why he has his order the way it is. There's a reason why he allows things to happen. Because right now, Satan is the ruler of the world, not God, not Jesus. He is ruling the world and deceiving the nations.
Oh.
But the reason why it's getting worse and worse and worse is because Satan knows that eventually his time's going to run out, and that God is going to, he is going to, make sure that Satan is no more.
Nice.
And we don't understand this as far as his timing, but the reason why he doesn't just destroy these people is because it's all in his timing, and our timing is not like his timing.
But how did he create us in his own image if our timing is so much different than his?
Because he created time for us.
Okay.
In heaven, there is no time. There's no, just like, we can't understand how long, the Holy Trinity was around, and we can't understand that because their time is not like our time.
Interesting, babe.
It's not linear like our time is.
Nice.
So, time was created for us and only us.
I don't really like time, to be honest. I wish things were non-linear and that I could just go into the future or the past and, hang out.
We don't have that option, Bubs.
Well, maybe we should.
We don't have that option.
I know. I'd like, that's like, you can take that gift back. Just give me the ability to time travel. And let me do my thing.
But that's because I think because God wants us to use our time wisely.
Oh.
It's not about, well, I want time to do what I want to, but we have time because we have to use our time wisely. I think. And a lot of us are guilty of not using our time wisely.
Okay. Babies who are born and are hooked up to ventilators and die like, I don't know, a month later. How could they use their time wisely?
Well, they can't. They're babies.
Yeah.
I mean, that's different. I mean, if they experience death after they're born, then they can't do anything about that because they're babies.
So he doesn't want everybody to use their time wisely.
Oh, Bubs.
And with that said, give me a kiss. Okay?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to.
I love my non-believing Jewel.
Non-believing?
Yep,
If anything,
you don't believe in the bald god, so give me a kiss.
You're not a bald god.
Okay, give me a kiss. Okay, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Okay.
I think, babes.
Oh my.
I'm gonna stop saying that I'm a good Christian man. And do you want to know why?
Because you're not.
You know what I am?
You're a good agnostic?
No, no, seriously, do you want to know what I am?
You're a bald god?
Yes, but do you know what else I am?
No, you're not a bald god.
What else am I?
You're a Rick.
Do you know what else I am? Do you want me to tell you?
What?
I'm not a good Christian. I'm the best Christian.
Oh my goodness. Bubs, you just lied right there. You just lied right there.
Bit of dad again before you there, Jaylo.
You won't even pray with me, so how could you call yourself the best Christian?
See, that's how good I am, babes. I don't have to pray. All right, give me another kiss. All right, I need a kiss.
Why?
Because I want one.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my badness, babes.
Oh.
I got up really early this morning at around 2:30.
Sounds like somebody needs a nappy.
Oh.
I might get one too, actually.
Oh, and then we'll watch The Boys.
Maybe.
Oh, you got to see the season finale, babes.
Okay.
I think you're gonna love it.
I'm still trying to make sense of it because I don't know if I love it, but I don't hate it.
You are gonna learn about Butcher, Homelander, and a little bit about Madeline Steelwell.
What about Starlight?
There's some Starlight stuff in there.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
I hope so.
Yes.
I hope she's not completely out of the picture.
Oh, anyway, so I didn't sleep well last night. And yesterday was crazy. So I had an apartment inspection. No big deal. I passed all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just didn't want to wait around there and, You
went and took a walk.
Well, the plan was, I have been trying to get a hop card, which is what we use here in Portland to board the buses. And they kind of became more of a thing that you had to have them during the pandemic. And you can still use cash, but they really prefer that you use the hop card now. A few times I've gone to the stores, tried different ones, and I can never find a hop card. So I say to myself, I know where the TriMet office is downtown. It's in Pioneer Square. Why don't I just go down there and buy one? Since I don't have a hop card yet, and I don't want to use all my change, I could just walk there.
Right.
Well, and it's perfect because while they're doing the inspection, I'll be out. By the time I get back, everything will be cool. Well, that was assuming that there was a way to get past Tom McCall Park without every exit of the park being blocked off from construction. And that was a lesson I learned yesterday. And also when you go over the Hawthorne Bridge, there's construction on one side of it. So.
Wow. Did it say when the construction would stop?
Oh, I'm sure in 10 years it'll stop.
Oh, wow.
But as of right now, yesterday was very annoying.
Oh.
I was in a little bit of a mood yesterday because I had that, and then I had the other thing.
Oh, yeah, the other thing.
Should we talk about this?
I don't know if we should.
Yeah, I might not be able to.
I'm not going to be able to calm you down from that one.
Oh, yeah, I went off on you a little bit yesterday.
I was like, okay, all right.
I maybe gave you some details about the situation that you didn't completely know.
And I said, well, why don't you just see what happens, and, if you need to intervene, but don't intervene yet.
So, let's just say this. There's somebody who I know from the past, and it's a girl, but it's not like an ex-girlfriend or anything. So nothing romantic, nothing like that. So get your minds out of together. Who is involved with some people who I know outside of her that I think are bad news. Mm-hmm. And so we're going to leave it at that.
Yeah, we should.
Yes. Jaylo.
Yes.
You sound tired.
I'm a little bit tired. I'm not as tired as you are.
Uh-oh.
How come every time my voice gets low like this, you think I sound tired?
Because you talk like... Yeah.
No, I don't.
You talk like this.
No, I don't.
Uh-oh. Do you want to take a nap, though?
I think I might.
Should we wrap this up?
I think so.
Uh-oh. Go ahead.
And what?
No, I was just going to ask if there's anything else you wanted to say before we shut this down.
I don't think so. I don't have anything to say right now. Nice. We said a lot.
We did. In, I believe, an hour or under one. Let me see. Yeah, just over an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. All right, unless there's anything you want to say.
No.
All right.
I don't think so.
Cool. Vote progressive. Climate change is real.
Oh.